Hey, it's Steve Barcelo, Cryptozoology Paranormal Museum. Back at Medoc Mountain State Park, I'm doing a follow-up on that family who had a lot of stuff happen at their campsite number 12. You can see they even put a sign up to try to let other people in the camp know that what they're into. They're hoping to find out what's going on. Now, I just stopped by. They've had a lot of activity. Down here, this is spot 14, 15. So down over here is number 18. And that's that guy that Mr. Michael Beaver that had all that activity happen to him and swears multiple creatures entered his site. Now, this family's over here. Now you can see these campsites are all empty here, adjacent to them, even on this side. The closest neighbor they've got is up and around the corner. These two sites here are empty, and then the next one past actually has somebody in it. So I'm going to bring you into campsite here. They're going to tell you about rocks being thrown again, how they swear something came into the campsite. And these poor folks are exhausted. They've got no sleep because they're up all night. And we found some broken branches back here I'll show you. But let's just get a brief update with them. All right, I just gave everyone a little, showing them where the Mr. Beaver was with the spot 18. I showed them your spot here. So I just want you to give an update of what you had happen last night.
About 2 o'clock, we backed into the tent. We had signatures on the FLIR, but they weren't real clear because they were way far away. We proceeded to lay down, and we had a little blue light, little finger light that you get at the dollar store in the top of our tent so that we could have ambient light inside the tent. We laid down, proceeded to try to go to sleep, when all the devil broke loose. We had running up to the tent, we had rocks thrown at the tent, and
branches smell.
you can see where the tent is close to the car. We did not have anything hit the car. It was all focused on the tent. On the right side of the tent, and the left side of the tent, and the back side of the tent. You could hear stuff slide down. They were lobbing it, and then they were zinging it. And it was intense. It was so intense. In fact, in the middle of it, I said, this has got to be a hoax. This is too clear. I'm hearing running through the rocks towards my tent. This has got to be a man. This cannot be Bigfoot. And then it would run up to the tent and stand right outside the tent. And that led me to believe it wasn't a man.
You're saying right up in this area here?
Is this area right here?
Yeah.
So let me show them your tent real quick. You can see what you're dealing with.
And see how close to the car it is?
And here's the
We
car.
didn't have anything hit the car.
And here's some of the rocks we actually found on the skirt that apparently slid off the tent here.
Something out of the state park. I saw some bent spruce trees.
Well, you saw some bent trees?
Bent
Spruce trees. Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you folks. You want to go over? We'll show them those broken branches over here.
Okay.
Now we're just looking, they claim to hear some noise over here. Now you can see there's a lot of leaf litter, and he's going to do a perfect job of demonstrating. Go ahead, walk in there, show us how it sounds. So you got something in the woods next to you, you're going to know it. So we're out here looking for any kind of evidence. We can come with a leaf blower, but it's been pretty dry. But we are finding some broken branches up in here. You can see these are broken branches here.
Them coals from a fire too.
So we saw some dark stuff here. I was hoping it was scat, but unfortunately it's just ashes dropped. But we've got a trail going back through here. Now, came the other night, we did the investigation, got the hit on the flare on the hill, was back here. Now this drops off, then goes back up. There's a trail that goes through, and then it goes up and off that hill. And that's where we were lucky enough to get a bipedal creature crossing across the top, going from right to left, which I'll incorporate that in here. But we're going to do a quick investigation. I just wanted to follow up. I know everyone's interested since they're still camping here. Now there's rain coming in. I think you got to have 2, maybe even 3 days of rain. So they're going to be very, very wet here. But that might make for ideal times to find prints in here if something's coming up into the camp. But anything you want to say before we log out here?
We heard walking when I was singing. We had eyes shine behind this tree. You see this big tree here? We had eyes shine behind there.
Which one is that? That big pine?
Yeah, big pine. We got this little tree next to it that's wrapped up around it. You
That
see
back
that?
there, I guess.
So it's clear as day. You can walk here without moving bushes, without snapping anything. You can just move things. Come on, look. See that tree there? See that tree? It's up in the air.
Yeah, this is a spot to come in with a leaf blower. Watch out for the spider webs. You seen any depressions around the tree? Yep, I see something right there.
The ground is not really good for
It's too solid to get anything, but there was a slight depression in the leaves. We can't, nothing. Yeah, unfortunately. I think after we got a couple of days of rain, it's going to be an ideal time to look for something. You can see the campsite up here.
Yeah, I think that's where they've been coming from. Because this the second night we came to this corner of the piece. It's really clear to walk through here. It doesn't get rough until you get close to the tent. So that's probably why we heard them walk this way. He was standing right here.
Yeah, I'd love to get some hair in here. That's what I'm looking
Well, let me
for.
look.
All right, folks, I'm going to sign off here just to let you know we're following up. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. We'll keep following up on all these events. I know it's getting to the point where we're getting so much activity here. It's downright nuts. But these are people that don't know each other, people following up. And I'm going to see if I can talk to some of the other campers out here and see if anyone else has had any weird noises or anything happen. We know one camper that was up over here moved to the other side. So I'm going to see if I can find them and find out what the reason was, if it was anything pertains to this. But once again, thanks for supporting us in the museum, and we'll talk to you soon.